German Islamic State wife charged with murder of 5-year-old slave. A 27-year-old woman is charged with murder by the German prosecutors. Jennifer W. and her husband, also a jihadi, bought a 5-year-old girl as a household slave in 2015. After the girl fell ill and wet her mattress, the husband of the accused chained her up outside as punishment and let the child die of thirst in the heat, they said in a statement. The accused allowed her husband to do so and did nothing to save the girl. She became the first German woman to be prosecuted for IS membership, which is Islamic State membership, and could face a life sentence if convicted.
Where did she do this? This was back...
This is just really... in Germany.
No, okay. Wait, she had the slave in Germany?
Wait. Well, no, she was German.
Yeah,
she's
German.
The German.
She was a member of ISIS, right?
Correct. And her husband's jihadi as well.
Okay, so they had a 5-year-old slave in 2015, which they killed, right? But where did they have this slave? Go on.
They had the child in Syria.
Syria.
That's where they in Syria.
So they were German, but they were ISIS members in Syria, and they killed their own slave. Jesus, 5-year-old girl for what? For what reason again?
Well, so
wet her mattress. So for wetting her mattress
because she peed the bed.
Oh my God.
So she actually tried to get some new identity
papers
papers at the
thirst and heat. Jesus. So she died slowly, very slowly. Oh no. Yep. Okay, you want to blame Islam? This is very Islamic. Having slaves is Islamic.
And this is something that is very normal in Turkey.
No, it's not. In Turkey? No.
Yeah.
To have slaves? No. What are you talking about?
I've read... This isn't the first story I've read about slaves in Syria.
No, in Syria. You said Turkey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Syria.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, yes. Syria under ISIS, this was... Having slaves was the norm, yeah. But, oh my God. So, again, this is very okay. So again, if anybody, because of the previous 2 Islamic related news, is going to accuse us of being Islam apologists, I'm going to prove you that we're not. This is definitely Islamic. Having slaves and owning them and having rights over them like this is definitely according to Islam. I don't know actually if you could, maybe not. Maybe you can't treat them this badly. No, you can't. Especially if they're a 5-year-old girl. Again, I'm not excusing Islam because, again, there's slavery. Obviously, if I'm saying Islam allows slavery, I'm not making excuses for Islam. But I don't think you get to treat them this shitty, though. Again, not treating your slaves this shitty doesn't mean that I'm excusing slavery. All forms of slavery are bad, okay? Even if you treat your slaves the best way, even if you feed them the best food, even if even if they sit like some of them, they sit at the same tables, even if they sit at the same fucking table as you, even if you treat them better than the members of your own family, the fact that you have slaves is fucking barbaric and is inhumane, okay? The fact that because the very definition of slave means that they don't get to leave. Okay, they don't have their own free will to get out of the situation that you put them in. Okay, that's barbaric no matter how you treat them. Okay, so I'm not excusing slavery, but again, so I think having the 5-year-old slave is allowed in Islam, and in fact I would go as far as saying that you could actually have sex with your 5-year-old girl as soon as she hits 9. So I'm according to Islam, but I don't think that you could treat them like this, putting them in. You can't. So kind of half blamed on Islam, but this poor girl, Jesus Christ.
Atheists around the world are choosing to give voice to their opinions and no longer hide their lack of religious beliefs. In some cases, this public declaration of atheism can lead to backlash from friends and family. In other areas, it can even be physically dangerous to admit to atheism. Atheist Republic wants to give atheists a louder voice. Let's show them that we're listening, no matter which language they speak. If we reach 500 patrons, we will be able to translate our shows into Arabic, Spanish, Persian, Portuguese, Malay, Bengali, Urdu, Hindi, and other languages. Help us get there at patreon.com/atheistrepublic.